through the meeting. If you're disconnected to the meeting, you need to watch the only YouTube live. So make sure be connected with through the meeting, internet and all stuff. So make sure if you're disconnected to the meeting, you need to watch the right. I hope it's clear. I'm posting YouTube live link in the public group. Because my meeting capacity is like only 100 people. So if you're disconnected, please watch through YouTube live. So everyone can keep in mute. So as we crossed 100, so you cannot rejoin again, and you cannot if you missed out the connection, so you have to depend on the recording, and you have to depend on the YouTube live, where you cannot ask me the questions, but you can watch the information. Okay, and I request you everyone to turn on the camera. Please do a turn on your cameras. Okay, and please do turn on the camera. Thank you. Thank you for turning on the camera. We have three live classes on the career. So today we are starting first class. Tomorrow we have second class. Next class is going to be in the next week. I'll let you know the date at least 1 or 2 days before, just like today. We'll inform you at least 1 or 2 days before about next class. These 3 sessions is super important. If you say, if you ask me, Vedic maths is important, these 3 sessions are important. Or if you ask me, abacus is important, or these 3 sessions are important. If you ask me this question, I'll tell you these 3 sessions are important more than 30 sessions of Vedic and abacus. So you may ask me why. Okay, so the reason is very simple. The reason is very simple. You can find a number of teachers for abacus. You can find a number of teachers for Vedic maths in India, either irrespective of the cost, either costly or low cost, whatever it is maybe. You can find a number of teachers from the market. But the training which I'm going to provide you in these 3 days, and the 3 courses which I provided you, even if you invest of 50,000 rupees, even if you are ready to pay a 1 lakh also, you can't get the information which I'm going to share it. You may ask, sir, when your information is that much valuable, why are you giving it for 7,000 rupees? That may be your next question. Very simple. I have my next level coaching program. This is my basic coaching program. I have my next level coaching program. Next level coaching program is on only career, not subject. You are getting the whole subject. So my next level coaching program is related to career. And where if you start making money through Vedic or Abacus, I will also make money along with you. Example, if you make 100 rupees, because of you, I'll make 10 to 15 rupees. Yes, sir? Whenever you are making 100 rupees profit or income, let's say income, if whenever you are making 100 rupees income, along with you, I'll make 10 to 15 rupees of income. So I'm building my passive income through this company called Satish Academy, teacher training coaching program of Vedic Maths and Abacus. So I'm sharing and teaching my knowledge in these 3 sessions, and I'll show my knowledge actually, not instead of say teaching, I'll show my knowledge in these 3 days, 3 sessions. Then you will see my knowledge in the three courses which I provided you few people, which you are going to get it. For all the June batch people, they received the access, they received, they're about to finish, maybe they're finishing. And coming to July batch people, yes, few people received, few people not yet received, they will receive. Right? So those 3 classes is also introductory sessions where you can learn on your own. And those sessions was recorded. Okay, those sessions was recorded 1.5 years back. So now, whatever the information I'm sharing in these 3 days, you are going to get my latest knowledge. Of course, these two are interrelated, but you will get 40 to 50% knowledge new than the recordings. So you need to finish the recordings, which I provide in the 3 courses, and along with these three days live sessions. Right? If it is clear, type C in the chat box. I'm giving again instruction. If you drop from the meeting, you need to watch the recording. Sorry, you need to watch the YouTube live, which I shared in the group. 1 second. Right. So what I'll cover in this domain, in these 3 days, I'll cover the entire business opportunity with Vedic Maths and Abacus. So not only covering the opportunities, and I'll also cover how you need to start with every single opportunity. So few people are comfortable with teaching in online. Few people are comfortable in teaching in offline. Few people might have already institutions, and few people might wanted to teach in online and offline, and they wanted to work with schools as well. So irrespective of your wish or your situation, you are going to get benefit from these 3 days. My whole experience of last 8 years to operate the institution from 0 to make 2 lakhs per month. Okay, so I'll teach you that experience in these 3 days of session. Right? So first we'll start with everything is entire thing is like a theoretical part. Whenever you find interesting point for you, you note on the point, you note on in a paper or a book. Okay, very important. When we are talking about information, it will dilute it within 24 hours. Right? From the 24 hours onwards, the dilution will start. So if you wanted to remember, you need to note down every single point which I'm going to tell you and revise once and watch the recording second time. So then you can remember more. Right? Yeah. So the first thing, to start your Vedic maths and abacus, either in online or offline, you can start with zero investment also. So many people worry about investment, how to start the coaching either in online or offline. So people worry about investment. People worry about investment. So when you're planning for online, obviously there is no investment required. When you're planning for offline, yes, at any cost, at any situation, you need to invest some amount. So whether you will invest per month 5,000 rupees or whether will you invest 1 lakh rupees per month, it's all depends on you. You can invest 5,000 in start or you can invest 1 lakh in start. Who really wanted to grow fast, you have to invest 50,000-60,000 rupees a minimum in starting to start offline center. If you really don't have money, yes, you can start with 5,000, 10,000 rupees investment also. So how are you going to get that 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees investment? If that is true, everybody can do it because 10,000 rupees in India is very small. Yes or no? If that is true, why people are not starting? So those points also I'm going to cover in this session. Right? And so then working with the school model. So in working with the school model, where you can make lakhs of rupees without teaching. So if that is also true, how everyone can do that job of working with the school and why they are not working with the schools and why people are struggling for a 20,000-25,000 rupees job or a salary, why people are struggling for it. I'll answer you that question as well. So what you need to do start with online, what you need to do start with offline, what you need to do working with school, and what are the precautions you need to take care of it, and how much money you can make through these opportunities, and how will I support, what is my support system, and what about my company, what is my company actually. Everything I'm going to share you in this 3 days session, 3 days of session. Right? So the first, I'll start with one basic calculation, very important calculation, which I give to many times. It's going to be eye-opening calculation for you. So please make a note. Day before yesterday, I'm traveling from my office to my institute, which is around 25 kilometers. Traveling is 45 minutes via auto by using Ola. So they charge me 320 rupees for that 45 minutes of time. Please note down. They charged me 325 rupees, 26 rupees something, for 45 minutes. Let's say out of 325, so Ola charges 15%. So the driver got 250 rupees and an average margin for driving the auto for 45 minutes. People who are in the city, you might get into the cab or Ola auto, you might know about these pricings and all the stuff. Right? So now let's calculate what is a teacher income and what is teacher is making per hour. Even if you're a homemaker, you are getting into the teaching profession. So even if you're a tuition teacher or a teacher, we are getting into the teaching profession. So training profession, teaching profession. So we have to compare with the teaching only. So let's make teaching profession. So first step, write down your salary in your paper. You don't need to showcase, you don't need to tell. If you're a school teacher or if you're in any profession, write down your salary on your paper. Right? Okay. So if you don't have a salary, if you're a homemaker, if you're not making any income, very simple. The average teacher salary in India is 15 to 30,000 rupees. 80% of teachers belongs to this slab only. So you can write 30,000 as your salary. If you are a homemaker, you are not making anything. Example, so you can compare as a teacher, a good teacher with the average school will make 30,000 as a salary. Write down 30,000 as your income. Right? Okay. So now, how many days they will work? They will work 22 days. Let's say festivals, whatever, the second Saturday, Ban, whatever it may be. So a teacher go to the school for 22 days on average. And how many hours they'll work? They'll work in an average of 8 hours. See, teachers will work more than 8 hours also. Few teachers will work after the school also. Suppose exams are coming, corrections are there, paper corrections are there, PPTs are there, some XYZ, whatever it may be. Okay, teachers will work extra time, right? Teachers will work extra time. Ignore about all the extra time, and you're traveling as well. So ignore about traveling, everything, ignore it. 8 hours I'm taking as a particular hours. So 22 multiply with 8 hours. So you're working 176 hours. So if you have a salary already, you divide, use your calculator, the total income by total number of hours. Total income is divided by total income, whatever the salary, your salary is 20,000, 20,000 divided by 176 hours. If you write 30,000 rupees your salary as a homemaker divided by 176 hours. So I am taking 30,000 as a salary. I divided with 176 hours, and you people are getting 170 rupees per hour. And if you are making some extra other income, so please check out what is your per hour value. I don't know any of your name, frankly speaking. I do everything automation. I mean, I know a few people, that's generally I'm saying. I don't know most of the people knows. I don't know where are you from? I don't know your profile, background, income, nothing. I don't know. But you just question yourself, think yourself, what is your 1 hour value? You got it? I am pretty sure 80% of the people who watching this video might got less than the Ola driver value. I don't think so. Ola driver did MSc degree or BTech degree or BEd degree. I'm not insulting you. I'm trying to show you the power of business, and I'm trying to show you the importance of business, nothing else. I'm not going to insult you or nothing. So as a teacher, you're doing service. As an Uber driver, they're doing their service. Yes. If you understood, if you calculated, type S in the chat box. Type S in the chat box. I'll give you one more example. I have a maid who is coming in every single day to cook food, and I'm paying 5,000 rupees per month to cook the food, and she'll come at 8:30 and 8:30 she'll leave by 9:30. Maximum time she'll stay 1 hour, 1 hour 10 minutes, not more than that. Not more than that. I'm pure vegetarian, so I don't need any non-veg something kind of. So I don't think so. Time will not take much. So every day they do like 2 curries and 1 breakfast. I'm paying 5,000 rupees per month to her, and I am dividing with 5,000 divided by 30 hours, and my maid is getting 166 rupees per hour. I'm from Hyderabad. So I hope most of you people might have a maid. You can calculate your maid income. I don't need to follow the same calculation which I said. You can, if you have a maid, yes, you can also calculate your maid per hour value, then compare to a teacher. So my first goal I used to say to everyone is to increase your per hour value. That's what I said. That's it. Nothing else. That was the first simple point I say. You have to increase your value. Forget about making lakhs. Forget about making crores or like 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs. Not required. The first step you need to keep a goal as to increase your value for your time. So I have 178 people, June and July. So to save my time, I clubbed June and July batch for career training program. There are 2 reasons. One reason, if I train more people at a time, more people will ask me more questions, so I can answer more. Everyone will educate because 100 people are there, 100 brains will work. So I can answer 100 questions. So everyone will get beneficial. So one benefit for me to save my time, the other benefit for you to give you the more knowledge. To give you the more knowledge. So I have around 178 people in 2 months. So you all know that I am charging 7,000 rupees per Vedic maths, and my income is around 12 lakhs 46,000. And how much time am I spending? I'm spending 15 days. Yes or no? 12 classes for life. I don't require 12 classes. I can finish in 10 to 11 classes. Maybe 12 plus 3, 15 classes. My income is around 12 lakhs 46,000. I do only classes. So the average, my hour value is around more than 60,000. If I include the webinar, because I do webinar weekly once. So I'm working like 8 days in 2 months. So if I can count everything, my hour value is around 60,000 rupees per hour plus, 60,000 plus an average in every single month. So you have to set up your own goal to increase the hour value. Are you clear? The 15 minutes I'm talking about only to increase our value. Clear? Next. So how to increase your value? First of all, suppose you are teaching, my training is not only useful for Vedic maths and abacus. I don't say Vedic maths and abacus will only make you rich. And I don't say only Vedic maths and abacus will make you money. And I don't say only Vedic maths and abacus will make you profitable and rich. But I choose the vehicle is this, Vedic and abacus. And along with, I have a tuition center. That is my other business. So whether you do tuition center, tuitions, or Vedic and abacus, or you do anything apart from these 3, along with these 3 or apart from these 3, you do drawing, painting, maybe handwriting, phonics, English, whatever you are interested. You do multiple, 1, 2, 3 as your choice. But the end goal is to increase the value of your time. End goal is value of your time. See, this is multiple points is interlinked with every single statement. And how to manage all multiple courses? Again, the question. See, it's like a big tree, what I have in my mind. And in the trees, there are so many branches, and so many branches there are so many leaves. So if I want to talk about information, that is a very long, it will take around 80 hours of training, that is which I'm providing in the 1% club. So I'll try to join all the points, and I'll to summarize every single point, and I'll guide you. So we are doing Vedic and Abacus. So what are the opportunities with Vedic math and Abacus? I'll start with that. Right? I'll start with that. So the first opportunity, you might watch my video in YouTube, you might watch video before attending the webinar, and maybe in the course also you might watch. What are the opportunities with Vedic maths? There are 3 opportunities basically. The first opportunity is you can make money by teaching children in 3 different ways. And second opportunity, you can work with school, at any school, our certificate will help you, and it is valid all over India, all over world. And personally, I don't recommend this. Why? Because that's different. I don't recommend that. Third opportunity, where you can tie up with schools and make money without even teaching. So I'll explain you all these things today, this 1.5 hour, 2 hours of time. So first opportunity, you start teaching from home. Initial stage, if you are not busy, and if you have a time, and if you are in need of money, okay, whether you are need or whether you are greed, both are okay. Whether you need or whether you greed, anything is okay. But you can start teaching from home and without investing any single rupee. You advertise surrounded by your home. Maybe your neighbors, you might have idea about them, and you know about them, and you might know about they have a kids. And through word of mouth, and or you can do a, like, small, you can do like suppose you print up 500 pamphlets. Okay, you print up 500 pamphlets. You are staying in apartment, surrounded by apartments are there. See, I'll tell you. Okay, before I go to that step, I'll tell you my step. See, I started a new branch in one area in Hyderabad. I invested 3.5 lakhs for marketing, only for marketing. Only for marketing, I invested 3.5 lakhs. So I started just 2 months before a branch. I mean, in the April month I started because of summer. June, it must be picked up because to get the students in June, I need to start by April, March. So I started in the April, and June it has to be picked up. So right now we are in end of July, and I'm in the profit of more than 80,000 rupees per month without teaching. I'm not teaching. I'm paying all the salaries. I have 7 employees in that institute, and my institute rent was 40,000 rupees. I took a duplex house. Right? So if you have a capability of investing money, yes, I have a plan for you. So whatever I'm teaching today and these 3 days, mostly with less expenses, less cost. Most of the people are looking at that kind of information. Am I right? Am I right? So I'm teaching you simple techniques. Basically, simple things are difficult. So simple. I used to say one statement, and always, you have to throw your time. You have to throw your time, or you have to throw your money. And I was throwing my time and build a small empire, kind of a big organization. And now I'm throwing the money, making the money. Simple. Right now, for my basically my financial situation, so I'm throwing the money and making the money. So it's up to you. So the basic model, Very simple model. Yeah, very simple model. So you print a 500 pamphlets and go to apartment by apartment. Every single apartment have a watchman. You talk to a watchman and ask them and give them, boss, I'm starting an institution here. So please provide these pamphlets to your flats. So you want any money? Okay, I'll pay you. I know 80% of you people are female here. So if female is asking something to someone, they'll do definitely. They don't refuse or reject. Because people trust female than male. It's a general psychology. So people trust female than male. So if you are going and asking, yes, people definitely. If you have a car, go by car, do the same job. If you have a bike, scooty, go by that, do the same thing. You go with your husband, you go with your neighbor, you go with your friend, or you go with your brother. How you are doing it, you do it. So in 1% Club, I teach you more about it, but I'm just giving you the basic idea right now. So 500 pamphlets to 500 flats. You should not do paper insertions. When people are saying it, when people are saying about pamphlets, everybody's trying to do a paper insertion. Okay, we'll do paper insertion, we'll get calls. No, that will not work. That's outdated. That will not work. Paper insertions will not work. Paper insertion is a newspaper insertion. So that will not work in today's generation. Okay, so you need to reach apartment by apartment and spread. So if you spend 500 pamphlets, it will cost you 1,000 rupees. If you reach out 500 families, can't you get 10 admissions? If you do it properly, you need to do it properly. Right? So one more example. So you want to invest little more money more? Yeah, you want to invest more money? Yeah. So do one thing. In every area, wherever you are staying, whether you are staying in a costly area, middle class area, or low class area, or people who have more in your area or less in your area, you have stationery shops in your area, you have vegetable shops in your area, and you have kirana shops in your area, medical shops in your area. So you find out in your area, write down 20-25 shops names. Okay, majorly vegetable shops and fruit shops and stationery shops and book shops, like that. So you find out those names. What you do is you approach them. Sir, I'm from so and so. My name is Satish. I started an academy here. So the academy name is Satish Academy. We were starting tuitions there. We are starting abacus and Vedic maths there. So this is going to be useful for kids a lot. So what I wanted to do is here, if you give me the permission, I'll get it one A3 sticker or A4 sticker. I'll get it A3 sticker or A4 sticker. I'll stick here. They may agree, they may not agree. That's okay. You try. First point. Second point. If they agree with the conversation, with the 1-2 conversations, you have to understand the opposite person. Then only it will work. Okay. And if not, if they don't agree, if they agree, you need to understand the opposite person's psychology. Business is all about mind game. It's not about money game. It's not about teaching. It's not about any skill. Business is all about attitude, how you speak, what you speak, right? How you present yourself. There are many other skills is required. Those skills is required to improve over the period of time. So you ask medical shop or stationery shop, sir, or whatever you communicate, however you communicate, boss, people come and go, and you're providing the cover, one cover, right? So I'll provide you covers. Will you use these covers? So I'll provide you 1,000 covers to you, and in that 1,000 covers, I'll write your stationery shop name here. I'll print. So cover has two sides, right? Hello, are you listening? Are you sleeping? Okay, so cover has two sides, right? So one side, you tell them, yes, I'll print your stationery shop name, your medical shop name, your vegetable shop name, okay, your kirana shop name, whatever it may be. It can be anything. One side, their name. The other side, your institute name, that is Satish Academy. The other side, our institute name. So when you are handovering the covers, 1,000 covers, keep one pamphlet there inside. They don't object. For sure, they don't object. So how much you're investing? 1,000 pamphlets, 1,000 rupees. Each cover 3 rupees to 4 rupees, or 3 rupees to 5 rupees. You're investing 3,000 to 5,000 rupees. You are reaching to 1,000 customers directly in your area. Are you getting? You are reaching to 1,000 customers directly in your area. The people who goes to stationery shop on every single day on that particular area or belongs to that area only. Right? Understood? The same way, you go to temples, suppose, example. Every single small temple or big temple, there must be a flower shop and coconut shop. The same thing you do at the same place. You provide your covers at the temple. So what they do, they'll give coconut and flowers in your cover. If you see, the cover goes to temple and the cover come out with the cover itself. You will go to temple and come out with the cover itself. So a person will carry that cover, because there you have, what we say in prasad in Hindi or English. Okay, so prasad inside the cover. So the cover goes to directly their home. If you do these experiments, there are many experiments to do like this. Okay, if you do this experiment, you will not get students. You will not get students. This is very small investment, my dear. Very small investment. Very, very small investment. Not big. I'm not sharing big investments, small investments. So business is a long-term game. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years game, not 1 year game, not 6 months game. It's a long-term game. Very simple. Most of you people joined in my abacus class without even talking to me. Yes or no? Most of you people who promoted in June month, without even talking to me, you joined in my abacus class by paying some amount, just by providing one video. I just only shared one video of 15-20 minutes of video, which I created 5 months back, 4-5 months back. So only that video bringing me abacus admissions because of the trust I created in the class. So same way, business is a long-term game, not short-term game. So using these ideas, spread your institute name. Either you do it home, either you do it in online, or either you do it in the private institute, private place. Private place. You can do these 2-3 activities which I shared it. Yes, you do these activities, you'll get the admissions. So I have this kind 36 ideas. which I already shared in the marketing mastery, but you don't focus on it, I'm sure. So you need to focus on it, those ideas and implementation. By the way, this is very small ideas. Marketing is the first aspect. So you start building money, making money slowly, doing these activities to get the people in offline. Offline, not online, offline. Right? So we'll come to online. I'll share you a few ideas in online. What you have to do is in online, we'll provide you some images. Okay, we'll provide you some images. Even though I shared a few batches, it depends on my mind. If some batches are peaceful batches, so I share everything to them. If few batches are not peaceful batches, they'll ask keep on questions which is not required. So for them, I speak less. I'll just go with the subject and finish the subject. Okay. So I might share you the ideas to you, but if you not get it, I'll just tell you a simple idea one. I might share you the idea of doing the multiplication with 5 and getting the videos for the multiplication with 5 and multiplication with 9's logic, getting the video for multiplication with 9's logic. So multiplication with 5, multiplications with 9's logic, and base 100 logic, and squares. If you finish the June batch or something, we did the squares. So you can ask squares also to find out the square of a 3-digit number when 0 is in middle. And you can ask a squares of a near to 100, 125 square, 113 square, 104 square. So depends on the grade, you give squares or square root, or if the student is bright, cube root. If the student is 4th class, 5th class, give him 9th logic, 5th logic. There are 8, 9 logics I'm going to tell you. So depends on the opposite person. You collect the videos, asking them to solve. Right? So everyone, suppose if your age is 35, assuming it 35. Okay, my age is 31. So all my friends is 31. It's common, right? 31, 30, 32. That's it. All my classmates is 30, 31, 32. So same way for you. If you have a grade 3 child, your friends will be for sure grade 3 child, nearby friends, nearby grade 1 to grade 5 people. Suppose you're young, like me, 24 years people, that's okay. You might have an elder brother, elder sister, or elder cousin. So you take the help of somebody and you touch their network. Touch their network and collect the people. If you learned abacus and Vedic maths, you collect the numbers or database or a parent's data, parents list of grade 1 to grade 8. If you learn abacus also, you collect the data of grade 1 to grade 8. So I called you. Hi, hello, Mr. Satish. Satish, do you know anybody who is learning 8th class? Do you know anybody who is learning grade 1 to grade 8th class? Yes, my brother's son is there. My brother's daughter is there. Suppose you have 100 contacts, 100 friends or 100 contacts. If you call them all 100 people, can't you get one reference from one person? One friend from one reference who is studying grade 1 to grade 8. Don't you know one person in your life right now? You don't know one person who is studying. If I'm calling you, oh, hello, Ranjana ma'am, I'm asking you. Hello, hello, Gito ma'am, I'm asking you. Can you tell me one person who is grade 1 to grade 8? So if I call you, will you provide me one contact number? Everyone will provide me one contact number of who is studying grade 1 to grade 8. Same job you do that, my dear. Same job you do that. You collect the database. This is hard work. This is hard work. So you're throwing your time. Okay, you're throwing your efforts. Right? So collect the database. And when you call to somebody, you ask them, my dear, do you have anyone who is staying in US, Australia, or Canada, or UK? Right? If I ask that question, I have 100 contacts in my phone. Example, can't I get 10 people, 10 abroad connections? Who is from grade 1 to grade 10th? I mean, grade 8th. Is it a difficult job, my dear? Hello? If you feel it is difficult, yeah, you just shut down your computer and laptop and just continue your job, whatever you're doing it right now. Very simple job. See, very simple job. I'll tell you how it is simple also. Don't worry. I'll tell you how it is simple also. A lady talk to their mother at least 30 minutes to 1 hour sometimes. Right? A girl or lady who recently married, they'll talk to their mother, 30 minutes to 1 hour, 1.5 hours also. So what you do is you take out 2 hours of time. Suppose a man, they talk to girlfriend 3 hours, 4 hours also in a day. Right? So what you do is you take out 2 hours or 1 hour of your time, call at least 5 people a day, build relationship with only 5 people. You have 100 contacts, 5 people a day. Within 1 month, you will have 100 contacts in your pocket. Right? 1 second. So if you do the job for 20 days, just 5 contacts, and every single day, you will build 100 unknown contacts through references. Suppose if I'm calling to somebody, okay, Suprita ma'am. If I call to Suprita ma'am, I know Suprita behavior, she is conjuse. Okay, she might not join. I should not think about what is her mindset. I want 1 contact number, that's it. She may be a conjure, she may be greedy, she may be selfish, she may be a worst. I don't require it. I require 1 contact number. Minimum, I'm talking about minimum. Maximum, it can be anything. Okay, maximum, it can be anything. So you collect the database within 20 days of time. What you have to do, I'll tell you again. Next, the other way. So, in the Facebook, there are so many shopping groups will be there. There are so many sarees groups, people are selling like sarees, home needs, and in the Facebook groups, in the Facebook pages, people are selling, and in the WhatsApp, through WhatsApp, people are selling. Through WhatsApp, people are selling. So who is there in the group? Who is there in the pages? Suppose I'm talking about Hyderabad. So Hyderabad jobs page will be there. Hyderabad unemployed people will be there. And Hyderabad housewives, people will be only homemakers or female or organization. There are so many WhatsApp groups will be there. And Facebook groups, Facebook pages will be there. Do you know that? Do you know that there are so many Facebook pages are there? So till today, I don't know what you do in YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. So from today, if you wanted to build contacts, you observe every single comment. Suppose something is there. There are 5 comments, 10 comments, 20 comments. Read comments. If you take 1 page, study, maybe you take 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depends on your time. Study the complete page, posts, and comments and likes, everything. Understand the response. Okay, understand the response. Write down the name. Okay, Ranjita, Rajini, Gauri. Write down the names whom you feel they're positive, whom you feel you're good. What you do? Yes, I'll provide you some material and stuff, videos. I'll tell you what kind of videos you need to do. I'll tell you what kind of images you need to post. I'll tell you what kind of content you need to post. So you post that content through their directly Facebook Messenger. If you're posting every day 20 to 30 contacts. Can't you get 1-2 replies in a day? Hello. If you post for 20 people in every single day, can't you get 1-2 replies? 1-2 positive replies who having kids? 30 days, 30 contacts. 30 days, 30 contacts. You can build it. Example, I'm a fan of Dhoni. So I can build a friendship with Dhoni fans. I am not fan of Virat Kohli. Example. But still, I'll say to Virat Kohli fans, yeah, I'm also fan of Virat Kohli. I'll talk to Rohit Sharma fans. Okay, I'm also a Rohit Sharma fan. I'm not fan of Rohit Sharma. I'm not fan of Virat Kohli. I'm not fan of anybody. But I'll say to the Rohit Sharma fan, okay, I'll say Rohit Sharma fan. I'll say Virat Kohli. I'll say Dhoni. I'll say Sachin. I don't against to anybody. I'll say, okay, well, you like Virat Kohli? Yeah, I also like Virat Kohli. You like Aishwarya Rai? Ah, I also like Aishwarya Rai. Even though I like Anushka Sharma. Getting? So you build contacts through social media with the positive statements and the positive relationships, build relationships through social media, promote it. If you feel genuine, continue it. If not genuine, block it. Nobody will do it anything. Nothing to do with anything. Block it. So you can build contacts through social media, Instagram and Facebook. And if you are a professional, if you are good at English, you can focus on LinkedIn. If you go to LinkedIn, anybody knows LinkedIn? Type me in short box, LinkedIn. Right? So in the LinkedIn, most people are business people and most people are management people. People who are in the management, they'll stay in the LinkedIn. That's difficult to use. LinkedIn is difficult to use to understand also. Many people, they don't use it. Everyone is fun. Everyone using Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, but people don't use LinkedIn. But once you develop your skills of handling people, answering people, conveying the people, then you can focus on LinkedIn. You can directly capture manager levels. Every woman likes to wanted to marry a software guy, and they wanted to marry a software manager. So you can build a relationship with the managers and above the managers, CEOs, and such kind of profiles through LinkedIn. So they have money, they are building an organization, they are a part of organization. So they have money, they will pay you. They'll join their kids if they are interested, if they like your stuff. So not only that, using that LinkedIn, you can contact abroad people also. LinkedIn, messaging to the LinkedIn is free. Clear? So LinkedIn, then Twitter. See, I don't recommend Twitter because Twitter is a fighting place. So I don't recommend Twitter. So LinkedIn is fine. And Facebook is fine. Instagram is fine. And through WhatsApp. So you all received a message personally today, right? How will I send 170 people today? How did I send all 170 people? I might have a broadcast, but I'm not using broadcast. I have a tool called one WhatsApp tool where I'm sending messages automatically to everyone. Can I show you that? 1 second. Okay, I'll show you that as well. Okay, so I cannot show you exactly like complete software and all the stuff. So this is software. I mean, you can't see the software basically, by the way. So I'm sending you. We will share updates via main group, and and please kindly follow. Kindly follow. I'm just sending a message to the people. I think 90 people are there. I'm just sending a message. So you can observe my hands. So I'm not doing anything here. I'm not doing anything here. See, right? Messages are going. Messages are going right automatically. So I'm just open my WhatsApp. That's it. Messages are going from my number directly, it's not an artificial tool or anything. Right? Is it amazing? Is it amazing? I can send messages up to 400, 500 people. Right? So I can send at a time 400 to 500 people. So when you collect the database, using this WhatsApp software, you can connect with many people every single day or every alternative day. If you observe in my main group, if you are June batch or July 10th batch, from the day you join in the group, on the main group, every single day, some or other information I'm posting in that group. Yes or no? Some are few information might useful, might not useful. I'm just trying to, posting one information in the group. But you have to post useful information, my dear. Because you are my paid customers, I can do anything. But when you're posting to unknown people, you have to use only proper information, or else they'll block you. Okay? So people will not block me because you are a paid customers. If you block me, you are the loser, not me, na? So I don't have any problem to post anything. But you have to post a proper useful information. So using that use of WhatsApp software, you can reach out the people, relatives, friends, neighbors, the data you collected, the data you build, the data you got from the Facebook, the data you got from the Instagram. Just imagine you have 600 phone numbers through unknown people, everyone built by reference. How it is useful? Very simple. So somebody is referred, one person got referred by Geetu ma'am. I called to that person. Yeah, hi Lakshmi, how are you? Geetu gave you the number, your number. Yeah. Tell me, please. If I call directly, no, they unknown. But by using the Geetu, I got the building the relationship. How? See, how Geetu will give the number? Whichever she positive, whichever the numbers for contact she positive, she will give. So as a business people, we should not think about the behavior. But as a Geetu, she's an unknown person. She is not related to business. That lady, what she will do? Like whoever is positive for her, she will give. So if Geetu is positive about somebody, that somebody is also positive about Geetu. Automatically what happened? They'll start listening to you. They'll believe you because of Geetu. It's building a relationship with psychology. Are you getting or not? So your relationship is long lasting, not short. Because I'm not taking the whole contact from Geetu. I'm asking, Geetu is my just average friend, not close friend, the average contact. So she'll give only 2 to 3 contacts. She'll give only positive contacts of 2 to 3. So Geetu is my close friend. So she may be giving 10 contacts out of 10, whatever she shared first 5. If I ask you, tell me 5 names, whose names will give? You will give. I'm asking you 5 friends' names. So all 5 friends, you might have a 30 classmates, but you will say only 5 names. Those 5 are friends or close friends, are good at your heart. If somebody is good at your heart, the same way that place also you are good at them. So the contact is long lasting. So if you have a contact like that, 300 contacts or 400 contacts, so what is stopping you, my dear, then? to do the business in online? Are you? If you felt amazing with the ideas, type A or A in the chat box. I'll see how many people are excited. I'll just see how many replies I'll get out of 91 people. Wonderful. I got 51 replies. Good. 53 replies. Yes. Okay. Then thank you. 62 replies. That's okay. Thank you. So I got 62 people, 64 replies out of 92 people. That's fine. That's still okay. Still okay. So this is all by doing hard work. By doing hard work, I'm collecting the database. I mean, you are collecting the database. So you have to ready with some few demo videos, few demo messages, and a few images. And you need to have a complete course details. You have a clarity about what you need to charge, how you need to charge, what you need to tell, everything you need to have a clarity. Then you need to start approaching it. So meanwhile, you need to collect the database. So this is how you build a database. There are so many ideas, my dear. In one day, I cannot give you everything. I should not share also. Then if I share everything, then there is no point of my next level coaching program. Okay. This is just whatever I shared is 0.5% compared to in my 1% club coaching program. That's my main coaching program. That's a super coaching program. I'm not going to share my WhatsApp tool as well. I should not share. Okay, I don't share also. I'm sure it's open and frank. So I can give you information. I can give you some extent on these 3 sessions. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. So that is building the list through offline and online. Using the contacts, using these contacts. If you get 20 kits, 10 kits in offline, 10 kits in online, how much you will make? Okay, you got 2 kits in abroad. Can we expect by doing all these activities, the whole activity offline and online, maximum investment is 15,000-20,000 rupees. Maximum investment is 15,000-20,000 rupees. If you don't want to invest that much also, you invest 0. Okay, you invest 0, build contacts. Sindhu ma'am, I'll ask you in the Q&A session. This is not Q&A, this is only information session. Whatever the doubts you get, you write on the paper, you ask me in the Q&A session. Right? Everyone have doubts. So if I start answering the doubts, it will never end. So let me teach something to everyone. Okay. So if you don't want to invest that 15,000 rupees also, still that's okay. You build contacts only through social media, only through friends, focus on only online. If you can't invest 15,000-20,000 rupees, you can invest 2,000 rupees. If you can't invest 15,000-20,000 rupees, you can invest 2,000 rupees. Use 2,000 rupees, create the pamphlets, distribute everywhere, only in your area. It should reach personally, not through paper insertions. Paper insertions will go into water. Right? So through that, if you do a 2,000 rupees, 2,000 pamphlets, reaching 2,000 families or 2,000 parents, you'll get 10 admissions easily. So now we'll jump into how much you can charge from one student for Vedic and Abacus. So there are 4 pillars in the business. The first pillar, starting an institution, either offline or online. And second is going to be marketing, which I gave you the basic steps, basic info today. Very basic, very basic, very basic. I gave you. So second thing is marketing. And third thing is demo classes. How to give demo class and how to invite for the demo class. There's a big information is there. So the fourth one, after doing these 3 steps, the fourth step is very critical. And the critical step is handling the objections and collecting the amount. So that is handling objections. I can say that is handling objections. Okay, handling objections. So handling objections. Simple. If you're asking me some questions, if I don't answer you, or if I don't respond you properly, or if I don't answer you properly, will you pay me any 1 rupee again? However, I'm good, however, whatever it is, you will not pay. The same way, the parent will also not pay you anything unless until if you don't answer it. Okay, so answering must be in a positive way and crystal clear information. You need to answer for that question. You should not deviate from the question as well. So that is all again life skills, and that is all about skills. You need to understand, you need to get, you need to build. By the way, of course, I'm going to teach you that as well in my next level coaching program. Next. How much you make from one student? I used to teach free, my dear, don't worry. I used to teach free. I gave almost 2 years. I gave literally free all this information without charging even single rupee. But few people cheated me. So what should I do? I'm charging now. Because of the people who cheated, I made more than 40 lakhs in last 5 months. Very simple. So that's what I stopped teaching everything what I have. I have a lot of information in my mind and knowledge in my mind, but I'm not sharing everything. This is also I'm sharing only the 2 reasons to sell my next level coaching program. Simple. Very honest, open answer. Okay. Yeah. Who really understand what I'm saying, whoever is really understand and accept it, they continue for the next level. So I don't need all 90 people to pay me for my next level. I don't ask you also. I don't follow you up also. Whoever is interested, whoever likes it, they'll understand. So I'm giving you a sample cake. Simple. I'm giving you a sample cake in these 3 sessions. Simple. Okay. Yeah. So how much you are going to charge per level? This I explained in the webinar. I explained the videos, but you might forget or you might remember. It might be anything. Okay. So now, depends on the area you are staying. Depends on the location you are staying and the category you are locating. You can charge a minimum of 1,500 rupees to 3,000 rupees per hour, per level. If you talk about Vedic maths requires 12 classes to 20 classes per level for kids. Depends on the grade. 12 classes to 20 classes per kid per level. Right? So for that, you can charge 1,500 rupees to 3,000 rupees per level. So initially, you can stick with between this. Don't go for 3,000 rupees or 3,500 rupees. Initially, stick with 1,500 rupees to 2,000 or 2,500 rupees per level. So how much you will make? Even if you charge 1,500 rupees per level into 9,000 rupees. Tell me one thing. The ideas which I gave you, so you will not get one student from the ideas. From the ideas which I gave you for first 30 minutes, don't you get one student? Don't you get one student? So without Satish ideas also you'll get. But with these ideas, you'll get more. So whatever you paid, you got it in just 1 hour of explanation. That's why I told you this is most important sessions, these 3 sessions. Okay, by the way, that's different topic. Okay, next. If you're targeting for abroad, so parallelly you build the contacts through all the mediums through abroad. If you're targeting for abroad, you can charge 5 USD to 8 USD. I'm talking, this is for a group classes. For group classes. So suppose if you're charging minimum least case, you got a parent who is very conjuice. So you got 5 USD. That's okay, you charge it. So you ask references. Madam, I'm doing it from India, so I want 4 people, 5 people. So please promote in your contacts. The other way is, Madam, Vedic Maths is only fruitful when we have a group of people. People will think, okay, that is again different topic. Yeah, I told you now, multiple leaves are there, multiple branches are there. Yeah, so Vedic Maths works in the group rather than one-to-one. So there is separate reason is there, I'll tell you again. Okay, so Vedic Maths works in either Vedic Maths or Abacus, works in group classes. So you're requesting them for the forming a group. So they form a group and they form a group of 5 people into 5 USD. So maybe you through your contacts only you got 5 people, 5 into 5 USD. That is 25 USD in the least cost, cheap cost per hour. 25 hours, 25 USD per hour. Today, each USD value 82 rupees, let's say 80 rupees. So 25 into 80 rupees is how much, my dear? I don't know. I think 2,200 rupees, 2,100 rupees approximately per hour. Just teaching 5 kids, if you're doing it abroad, you will make 2,100 rupees by giving the cheapest cost. You all know what is the value of 5 USD. If you don't know the value of 5 USD, call any contact, anyone who have a contact with abroad. So I'll ask them, what is the value of $5? What does it mean? What is the value of $5? Nothing. But I'm asking, suppose, what is the value of 10 rupees for you? Nothing. What is the value of 100 rupees? Nothing. So for us, 100 rupees is nothing, or 50 rupees is nothing. The same way, the $5 is nothing for them. You check with them if you want it. Which is completely negligible amount for the people who are staying in abroad, but for you, 2,000 rupees per hour value. What is your hour value right now? At 9 o'clock, at 9:05, you calculated what is your hour value and what is this hour value. How many days it required to building a value of 200 rupees to 2,000 rupees? You did just 1 month. Assuming your hour value is 200 rupees. As a teacher having a BEd degree of 2 years, MSc degree of 2 years, degree of 3 years. 3 plus 2 plus 2. 7 years of degree. 7 years of degree. Note down, this is important. Very important. 7 years of degree and 7 years of time. 7 years of amount. 7 years of food you eat. That's also expenses, na? You ate. 7 years. That's expenses. Your father or mother kept it food, right? I mean, expenses, right? 7 years of expenses, that is your investment. If you agreed or not, that is your investment, the 7 years, whatever you ate in your degree plus master degree and BEd degree. I can count it like that. It's a business, right? And 7 years, even if you studied in government colleges, don't count it. You studied 20 years back, 30 years back, 10 years back. You count it present economy, present cost of the degree plus MSc plus BEd. What is the investment you require to get that 200 rupees per hour? And to get the 200 rupees per hour, what is the experience you are carrying right now? If you understood the last 2 minutes of information, you will not get sleep today. You will not get the sleep today. I can promise you that. Okay. I can promise you that by attending my 15 days training, 12 days plus 3 days plus 80 hours of training, which I'm going to provide you in 1% club. This just 120 hours, maximum 130 hours of training. The whole training is 130, 140 hours. Will increase your value from the 100 rupees, 200 rupees to 2000 rupees per hour. This is just teaching 1 hour by doing the abroad children. The other way, other way, suppose getting abroad children, again, using building the contacts. Through contacts itself, you get the abroad children. There are other ways to get it that I'll teach you later stage, but not today, because if I give you everything, there is no use, right? So I'll teach you there are ways to get it for abroad. There are ways to get it in online. There are ways to get it. There are many ways to get it in offline also. Okay. If we talk about in Indians, only Indians, you have 50 contacts only, 50 contacts. Suppose I'm unmarried 2 years before. So I need to contact whom I need to contact? I need to contact cousins. I need to contact, I'm unmarried. So 2 years before I'm unmarried, I don't have any contacts. So I have I know people who are married. I call them, I'll ask them. So irrespective of whether married, unmarried, you have a contact, you don't have a contact, you can build a contact. That's it. You can build a contacts. Okay. So you build a contacts through Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, your contacts. You got 20 kids in online in the 2 to 3 months. You did the hard work of 2 to 3 months. You got 20 kids. You form 2 batches. Okay. You form 2 batches. How much you need to charge? The average you can charge 2,000 rupees. How much you can charge? Average is 2,000 rupees per level, which is 1,000 rupees per month. Okay. 1,000 rupees per month you're charging. You have 20 kids, you're making 20,000 rupees for 2 hours. 2 hours in a day? No. 2 hours in Saturday, 2 hours in Sunday. Let me tell you a clear-cut explanation with the numbers. Okay. You got 20 kids. For Abacus or Vedic Maths, which can be anything, you got 20 kids, which is 2 batches. Example, per month you're charging 1,000 rupees with the pricing. Okay, with pricing. So you're charging only weekly 2 hours, sorry, weekly 4 hours. I mean to say total weekly for 2 batches, 4 hours. For 1 batch, 2 hours. Per batch, that's it. Weekly 2 hours per batch. So which means you are making 4 hours per 2 batches into 4 weeks. You are getting 16 hours of working. You are making 20,000 rupees per month. Even if you charge instead of 1,000, even if you charge 1,600 rupees per level, which is equals to 800 rupees per month, which is equals to 800 rupees per month. Least pricing, 1600 rupees per level is equals to 800 rupees per month, which is equals to 20 children is equals to 16,000 rupees. So our value is 1,000 rupees in this case. This is practically possible. We did it. I have so many people who are making the money. That's why I have 130 franchisees. Just asking you, I'm asking you something. To build 130 franchises, generally, you wanted to speak to 130 people or you wanted to sell something to 130 people, how many months it will take? Generally, the value is more than 50,000 rupees. The value is more than 50,000 rupees, not 1,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees, not like that. My value is more than 50,000 rupees. I wanted to sell something is 50,000 rupees and above. To sell 130 people, how many months it will take? I did it in 4 months. I have a proof, don't worry. I just did it in the 4 months because I decided to start this model in the 2023 February only because I got the people, I found the people cheated, who cheated me. Okay, so because I gave my blood and mind. However, I'm teaching you right now with zero, with 100% heart. I'm teaching you right now with 100% heart, right? So the same way I gave my 2 years, in 2 years of time, whenever they call, I used to answer, I used to explain them, teaching them, guiding them. I did all the stuff, but they cheated. Few people cheated, not everyone, few people cheated. That's why I immediately introduced the coaching program for the next level. I introduced the franchisee system and 1% club. So I got 130 franchises in 4 months. So that was the proof that my program works, my program will give the money. Right? So to get this 20 students, whatever the ideas I gave you today is more than enough. So your 7,000 rupees, whatever you paid, if you just implement last 1 hour, whatever I gave the information last 1 hour, if you implement in the right way, you will make this amount with zero investment, by teaching a simple subject called Vedic and Abacus. So I'm expecting reviews from you even now, at least, if you feel, okay, if you feel that you can give the review after this meeting, please give the review. Your reviews will help me to sell for more people. Okay. Yeah. So that was the way you can sell through online. In the same way, offline. Offline, you got 5 people or 10 people using the marketing. That's what you invest small amount or you invest little more amount. It's up to you. Your plan, according to your plan. Okay. According to your plan, do small investment like 5 to 10,000, 5 to 15,000 rupees. Promote in your area of off kilometer, not so long. Promote only off kilometer of your area or 1 kilometer of your area. Suppose if you're a town or a district, you can promote up to 1 kilometer of your area. If you're a metro city or city, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Delhi, Ahmedabad, kind of any cities, you target only off kilometer. That off kilometer, everybody should know about your name. So do it step by step. If you don't have the money, do it step by step. There's nothing wrong in that. Sir, I don't have a 20,000 rupees also. That's okay. You get the loan from the known people. 20,000 rupees interest, you know how much it is costing you? If you get the interest for the 20,000 rupees, it will cost you per month. 1 lakh is 3,000 rupees. Let's say 1 lakh is 4,000 rupees. 20,000 rupees, nothing but 500 rupees. 1,000 rupees. Can't you pay 1,000 rupees interest? Even the 4 rupees interest? That is again money game. Numbers will come. That will come in the next class. So it's called numbers. Working with numbers. Business, again, it's all about numbers. As long as if you don't have a numbers in your hand and mind, you will not take any step. You need to have a numbers. Very simple. If I say at 9 o'clock, madam, you will make 20,000 rupees, you will make per hour 1,000 rupees, you will make per hour 1,500 rupees. Oh my God, how it is possible? I gave you the calculation that how much you make per hour. Then comparing to that, it's very big amount, right? So instead of 2 batches, if you get 1 batch, if you get 5 children, also, if you get 5 children also, your value per hour is 500 rupees. So starting something is okay to not to start nothing. Instead of doing nothing, you can get it 500 rupees per hour is also good. Getting 5 people. So if you implement all the activities which I said through social media, can't you get 5 children by working hard for 1 month? Working hard for 1 month. If you don't get, I'll pay you 1 lakh, my dear. I'll pay you 1 lakh if you don't get it. I can assure you that you will get it if you do hard work through media. Okay, so focus is on increasing your value of the time and building the database. So these 2 things are important. And third thing, one more thing is write down your dream and how much you wanted to make and what you wanted to make and what you wanted to do after making that amount. Suppose if your goal is to make 50,000 rupees per month, that's okay. Write down your goal as a 50,000 rupees per month, and then you need to plan to make to 50,000 rupees per month. Simple. So depends. It's again depends. According to your goal, you can plan. And you can talk to me in one-to-one after 3 days of training. I can give you my time in the Zoom. So you can talk to me. You can get the more clarity about next level. You can get the clarity about your implementation, anything. It's free. I can give my time. So if I'm giving you 1 hour time, I told you my 1 hour value. So if I'm giving you 1 hour time to you, yes, I'm okay to give you. But if I'm giving you 1 hour value to you, I'm investing 50,000 rupees at you. Or 40,000 rupees at you at least. I'm okay. Because I'll get money lifetime. If I invest on you, if I invest my time on you, so I'll get lifetime. So I invest. Right? So get the clarity on dream, get the clarity on the implementation, whatever I gave it today. This recording will be available by morning. And this recording is already available in YouTube. Already in YouTube. You can save that link. I maybe delete that link, but I'll give you the link. So watch it again, step by step, and write on the paper. If you not written anything, write down everything again. Okay, write down everything again. Whatever you can do, you can implement. Right? So focus is building the database. Building the database. In next meeting, I'll share you more 2 to 3 marketing ideas, which is going to help you to get students without investing. Not without investing. Right? So in next class, I'll talk about demo classes. I'll talk about little handling parents, and I'll talk about numbers in the business, number game. Okay? I'll talk about numbers in the business. I'll talk about school model, how much you can make through school model and how you make through school model and how you need to get the schools and all this stuff. I'll talk in the next class, and that's going to be tomorrow. In the same time, maybe 8:30, 8:45, I'll message you in the public group. Maybe maximum 8:30. If I missed 8:45, maximum if I missed 9 o'clock. But I'm sure I'll take the class between 8:30 to 9 o'clock. I'll start the class between 8:30 to 9 o'clock. Right? So I don't answer any questions today, and I don't answer any questions tomorrow. Whatever the questions you get in your mind, you write it down. I'll answer in the class 3 if time permits. If time not permits, I'll take a 4th session, or I'll provide you in the form of recordings. I'll answer every single question and share in the recordings. I'll do something, but I'll answer every single question in this 3 days session. So thank you so much for all the people who is staying till this time. I hope the time was productive. The people who are attending morning batch and afternoon batches, yes, I hope the time is productive. You got plenty of information in the short time. If you wanted to give a little review on my WhatsApp, feel free to share the review in my WhatsApp. Thank you so much. Catch you tomorrow, the same link. Thank you.